Hello, welcome back to Tidal Tribe. Look at this. We got our first fancy building in the game, led by Too Many Continents. Whoops is this guy's name. Looks like a little bit of water coming in here too. But we got a lighthouse kind of thing here. I've also discovered a few things. I went on and I played for probably about another hour or so, maybe an hour and a half after I recorded that first video, and I've done a few things. So you can see it's a very green place. I've added a few more lakes in here. The performance is terrible. I got a lot of comments on that first video about how what a ridiculous game kind of comments. But you know what? I play a lot of games, and these weird games are what I find myself enjoying more than anything else. It's not. I mean, I guess there's a few other ones out there that are sort of similar, but it's complex for no good reason, and it runs painfully slow. But there's just so much going on here. I like these kind of things. So let me show what I've done while I've been gone here. I did turn the graphics down to low to hopefully help out a little bit. It's not. My people, we go to a level, and we can see we got the guy with the fancy house over here, the lighter pink. He's only on the 3rd level, so it goes up quite a bit. I've made a few more lakes. I got this is a giant river we've got in here. I don't remember where I left it off before. I made a big lake over here. We had a little one. This is the folks that we submerged, that town. I built them up a bit, and I made a big lake around them. I've added a few more lakes in the back here, hoping to try to encourage some greens popping up in the back here. As far as my people go, let's see, where's the, I think it's on the main, right? Yeah, we're at 108 score, which isn't good. It keeps on going down. I don't really know how to fix that. My individual need satisfaction is going up. Everything's going up on that. So those are, and they haven't gone down yet. They're all slowly going up. And we have all the things we need. Everything is green. Green stuff is good. I think we lost one of our, I don't know what that is. Are those guys with level 2? No, I don't know. Maybe that building disappeared. And so, yeah, I don't know. But I did just discover some things. Oh, there's been an update, by the way. Now it shows me where my map is, where my viewer is here, where I am on the map. That's the word I'm looking for. Is now a big arrow right there. I discovered something though. This myths. I completely skipped this last time. There's so many words and numbers. I guess I tuned it out. But notice I did one here. Watermelons produce more fruits per day. Look at that. It's level 1.5. I'm using, I guess, some, I don't know what these are. I don't know, whatever this seed is. I'm using this to make my watermelons do better. Sure, we'll upgrade it again. Yeah. And there we go. I have a ton of these that I can do because I've been completely ignoring them. So more soap berries? Sure. More cocoa? Of course. There's even more down here where palms give more wood. Yeah. More fruits per watering. Fruit trees need less watering. Sure. We got plants age slower. Sure. There's one I saw down here. NPCs accept higher altitude of their homes. I actually went through probably 30 minutes of me playing was just going in and adjusting everyone's altitude levels. Everyone was complaining about their houses being too high. So I lowered them a little bit. Had some flooding problems, but we dealt with that. More health per food. Food regens more health. Sure. That's a big one, but I'll get it. Coconuts refill more hungry. There's move faster. NPCs can hold their breath longer. It's probably a good one. Homes lose less commodities when underwater. That's also probably a good one. Let me take that one. Okay. We used all our soap berries for that, but I think we need that. Won't commit suicide when desperate. Okay. NPCs don't slip on bananas. Don't mess up taking a fruit. Sure. And a new pan flute song. Yeah, why not? What else can we get in here? Anything else? More terrain per fence. Fence wood gives more terrain. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to take it. I'll take both of them. We don't have any fences. We haven't got to that level yet. Better when on fire. Homes lose less commodities when on fire. We haven't had that either. Better when underwater. I'm going to keep on using this one because we go underwater a lot, so people will be a little happier about that. Anything else we can upgrade here? More or less. Pineapples give more crafting skills. Sure. More health per food seems like an important one. Hunger per coconut. Okay. Except I'm going to skip that. I already fixed all their altitudes, so let's see what's going to do here. More coconut and friends. Coconut palms, fig trees, and papaya trees produce more fruits per day. Yeah. I want that. Give me lots of that. More of that. Okay. More miracle berries. Sure, those are good. Those are miracles. More dates. That means more wood for our houses. And more watermelons, because we use that for thirst. Soap berries for soap. And that's it. I think we're all green now. We got everything. We've done everything now. Except for, oh, pink. Everyone wears a pink skirt. Yeah. Is everyone wearing a pink skirt now? Let's go down and take a look. That one just upgraded, didn't it? Because we had, did it? Didn't we have 2 shacks and 3 shacks? We have 2, I don't know, maybe not. Oh yeah, look at you. You're wearing a pink skirt. Well, I'm glad I bought that one. That was worth it. And yeah, it's a frame rate. It's not my recording. It is the game. Hey. Pedal's building himself a house. Excellent. There comes Whoops. Whoops lives in the fancy house over here. And you've got a sign outside. Oh, are you something special? What does that mean? What's that sign mean? Can I, what's wrong with you? Are you sick or something? What's happening here? You want to give somebody some flowers. Oh, are you going to go make some little stick people babies? Maybe? I don't know what's going on over here. I'm really, I'm hoping we start getting some more things. A lot of the time I just made the lakes and just sort of let the game play out and just hope things would happen in the right direction. It didn't really. Well, our score is going up a lot though. I think because of all the bonuses we just added in here. Happiness and wealth is sort of going up. Let's see. Pleasure, yeah, it's all going up nicely. And fun is at 100%. Shelter, 100%. Amazing. According to this, we have 3 level 3 buildings, and we have 2 level 4, which I think level 4 is the one the lighthouse looking one. So is another one of those out here somewhere? Oh yeah, there is. There's one that one, and there's another one over this way. I've noticed that first lake that I put in when I did the video was this one over here, and I was curious. I added this. I think it was this lake back here. I added in after off recording, and I was curious if people would move their houses, and I don't think they do. I think they pretty much stick. They'll build new houses in, but they pretty much stick together in their groups. So no one moves. Because all these houses are here like on the edge, which isn't really where we want them to be. There's like 0 water over here, and we have 0 water over this way. We could probably like build a maybe a river that goes back behind here and connects this one up, this giant one. This one always floods. Got a wall there you can see. But this one always floods, and we could build a river back along the back way, maybe even up to this one. And that would give us a little bit more greenery over there for these 4 houses, I guess. And this side, of course, is completely barren. But it never floods over there. It floods right in here. We'd have to get... just dug this one out here, a creek here. We can make this creek go a little further and reach this way. And hope to try to catch that all in there. No one's ever been on fire, so I'm not going to worry about that one. We'll just let it play out here a bit more. More cocoa, sure. And keep on getting these things in. Is there anything else I'm missing? I'm sure there is. Here's all the people we have. Nicola apparently is dead. This is how our society is. I guess that changes over time. We're all nature focused. And again, I guess that will change as well. And you can see we've got like wealth. Criminals will all start popping in eventually. How our wealth distribution is working. Ownership of land. People, I guess, put fences in. We've had a couple people starve. A couple people have drowned. A couple suicides. The dev was mentioning on my last video that apparently they have a save. This is one just a solo dev thing. By the way, just one guy working on this one, and that they have one where there's if I want to see wars, they have one. So I'm going to see if I can get that save to show that off also. Everything's looking all right. Looks like the house is getting built up right there. Are we still just to the 3? Yep, the 2 fancy ones here. We got 2 more nice ones growing in. These over here, you notice, are all basic level. And I'm assuming because there's no water nearby, so we have to walk a long ways. And over here is a nice flat area. It's the place to be. I'm surprised these guys haven't grown up over here because they got a pretty good spot too. Maybe they flood too much, which is what's causing the problems, which probably is actually. And that would be these guys right here. Because it seems like prime real estate. Let me build up a bit of a, what's that word? Berm? Is that what that is? To try to help out, to keep you from flooding. I could raise you up a little bit. Let me smooth out the land here and see if I can, not that one. That one. Smooth it out a bit. See if we can give you a little bit of altitude here. Maybe that'll help you guys along. We can also look and see if everyone's okay with the altitude. And yeah, everyone is except for a few folks over here, but mostly everyone's good. Before, like, half the tribe was angry about this. Go see social state. Everyone is still at the nature level. I'm not sure when that changes. I think a lot more, there's underwater. A lot more interesting things, I say interesting, like wars and things like that, I think happen more often on, like, story mode. So we'll see. There's no fires except for the fire pit. No waste, apparently. Billboards. A lot of things that I'm curious about, because we get industry is in here as well. How are we doing as far as... There's plenty of watermelons around. There's date palms, what we get for wood. There, apparently they all grow in the back. So if we were to get this river going, that would be a lot of wood that would come in. These pineapples grow back there as well. Pomegranates growing everywhere. There's only a few figs around. Maybe they need to be flooded. There's coconuts everywhere. Fence shrub. Okay. And then parasites. No parasites. Good. Lots of flowers. Let's try doing that. So let's go over here and build ourselves a bit of a river. Well, by the time we do that, we'll be able to see what's going on with everyone else. Oh, yeah, there's the other the lighthouse over there. Yeah, looking nice. And a couple more houses have popped up over here. Or, I guess, one other house, and then that guy there. Looking pretty nice. Wasn't there a shack nearby here? I think the shack went down. Maybe the shack went down and they built up that one. Maybe they do move a little bit. So this all over here is lousy desert. Oh, I want to show something else off. I have somebody built a statue. I think it's what this is. Also, I saw some birds walking around at one point, too. Yeah, the frame rate is terrible. What is this thing? What did you make? Oh, it's hideous. Okay. Yeah, real nice. Space to unload fruits of the building, by the way. Yeah, that's real nice. That's real nice. Did you make that? I'm assuming that means that you're some sort of a crafter. Let's see if we can figure that out. So we're at this house right here. I should be able to see crafting talent. That is maybe a little bit banana peel, but what is that? Date mortar. Oh, you're a date mortar. Okay. Oh. Okay. I get it. Meet, yeah. There's people building houses. Is this, this is right now. Somebody just died because of age. Hey, there's Whoops. Another Whoops. Gave birth to Victor. His name is Derp New Becker. Your parents really hate you. Amanda moved into the house of Hideo. Pedro and Juan gave birth to Erla. A lot of people moving in here. Gave birth to Tarek. Okay. Looking good. I assume things are okay. I'm really eager to see this change and this continue growing. I want to know what I need to do to make that happen. I want to go out of that mode and then, yeah, out of that mode and then up. Alright, so I dug this whole thing out trying to encourage a lake to come in, but no lakes ever grew in there. Let's go and put, so the plan was to go, we could go from here and go up, but I think I'm going to put one back behind here and just behind, so it's not going to be anybody's way. However, they'll have to have some sort of land bridge at some point because they need to get across there if there's any sort of trees they want to get. So let's go into big earth mover phase, and we're going to dig in just like back this way. Dig out a big river. We'll make it even lower here later on. We'll connect up the water before we, or after we get this thing all dug out. And I don't think we're going to do any sort of lake, maybe a little bit of a wide spot, but for the most part, I just want a river. That will eventually go all the way back here and into this river. Or lake. Water's flooding in again. Dig this guy out. And all the way back this way. Right back here. And then let's go ahead and do it. I think that's low enough. Oh, actually, that lake's pretty low, isn't it? We connect it up. Probably going to lose a tree there, but that's okay. For progress. It's very low. it'll flood. As soon as we get a flood coming in here, it'll help out. Because this guy floods quite a bit. And it like hits the back bank here and rises pretty good. So once we get a good flood going, it'll be alright. Lower that a little more. Let's make sure we get some water coming in. We got somebody flooding over there. Yeah, a few folks are crying about their houses being underwater. Such a deep trench. I wonder if I can have this thing go and not be so deep. Get this thing out, and we'll go back and do this one. This one never refills, though, so I'm kind of cautious. I'm worried about messing with that one. Is that a big... Is that over there? I think it is. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Washes over there. Hopefully into here. Here it comes. There we go. Okay. We didn't get it too far. We're not deep enough. So we'll keep on going here. And the next wave that comes in, we can get it. We'll get it all right. We'll slowly inch it this way. So we can get this all filled up with water. I wonder if we could just like raise the water level in that lake. If that would help us out any. Probably would. The water there is way too low. Another one? I hear it. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. I'm not sure it was quite big enough, though, to breach the main wall. Okay, keep on going here. We'll connect up to this one. There we go. Now, if they want to cross this, I'm gonna have to give them a bridge. So I'm gonna have this filled, and then we'll stick like a dam across there so they can walk across and grab any plants that they want to get from the other side. It's probably gonna take a little while for this to fill in. I noticed whenever I built this lake over there, it took a long time for the trees to get there. They had to sort of make their way there. They had to spawn their way that way. They don't just spawn out of the blue, which it seems to do in other places, but it didn't do on that side. I'm not entirely sure why. It's quite a ridge here. Let's lower that down a bit. Okay. Keep that going here. And next big flood, I think, will be what we need. Like that. That's probably good. Okay, it's probably good enough. Let me go back over here, though. Switch over to this one, which is the leveling tool, which we can use to level things out. But I kind of want to raise the middle of this one, if I can. This is the smoothing tool. I think smoothing is what this one's called. There's a lot of water in here. We could also, when that hits, we could put a dam right there. How are we looking here? I mean, yeah, it's like we want. There's a couple spots with no water, but we could, it's not a big deal. Trees are starting to pop in. There's a couple there that have moved in. Just waiting for some birds out there. Waiting for another big wave to come in here. I'm going to raise this level up a little bit. I don't want to go too much because I don't want to flood these guys out. They get flooded out all the time. Actually, can I raise you guys up a little bit? You can be okay with that. These guys are already crying a little bit about being too high. But I think it's probably better than getting flooded. Here we go. It's very green over here now. Last time I was over here, there was nothing over here. But they're starting to look pretty good. That house just went down. Oh, 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 oh. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let me lower that. Accept the water. Come on in, water. Okay, now raise it back up. Okay, it didn't really go the way I wanted it to. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, this will flood in quite nicely. I'm going to raise this now. We're going to have a dam right here. Right there. So they can get across if they need to. Like that. We'll check on our water over here. So now that's looking filled in. Yeah, much nicer. Okay. There we go. You guys over there fishing or something. They need to be able to like hit shift and move faster or something, but yeah, it's painfully slow here. I mean, is that gonna hit? Is it gonna breach? It's not gonna quite. Yeah, a little bit. that flood anybody? Yeah, it just comes right over here and doesn't really do anything. We could probably make a lake there also. It always comes in washing in here. We could do that. That would help greenify some of this stuff. Let's lower this thing here. See what we can get made. This game kind of reminds me of, we played one a long time ago called, of course there was Equilinox, which is the same sort of thing, but that one's a little more, I think a little more animal focused, where we're trying to just make animals basically. And then, what was that one I played? Man, it's been a few years now since I played this one. It's called, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. But it's similar kind of thing where you're planting seeds, and you can manipulate. You're just doing seeds and animals and throwing them out on this alien world. I'll put it in the comments if I remember what the name of the game's called. Make this nice and watery. So it's a little while for the trees to grow, but you can see things are starting to pop in. A few things that don't need any neighbors are popping in here. There's one right there, and they'll slowly start to do the thing. How's my houses looking? Anything looking nicer? We got the big fancy one, and that was only, what, 3 houses, so it's starting to grow over this way. That guy's gone back down. There's another nice one over here, though. How's the old path inefficiencies? Yeah, we know all about those. So, how's our score looking? We're up to 178. There we go. Much better. Can I buy anything now while I'm here? Produce more cocoa, which makes people happy. Watermelon is water. Dates are wood, so let's do that one. And more miracle bushes and friends. I don't really know what miracles do, but I'm assuming that's going to be like a thing we want. So let's grab those. And this is hold breath longer. Yeah, let's do that. No more drowning. More water per bucket. That could be something good too. Okay. More cocoa, sure. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 real nice ones there. You guys, are they all, are they my people? Yeah, they're all the red folk. Okay. So this should be all green. All along the way here should be green. And hopefully we get that stuff looking a little nicer. Who's flooding? These guys. These 2 up here are always flooding. Let me see if I can take care of them. Those 2 right up there. They're in a terrible spot. I could probably raise the altitude of them. However, I was just talking about this. Making a big lake right here. We already have a ridge here. Here comes one right now. We can capture it right now. Let me do this. Do that. Capture as much as we can. There we go. Okay. We got ourselves another lake. And we may not need as giant of lakes as what I'm making. But I don't see how it would hurt anything. I guess we'd have more green land. Look, this one's even doing pretty good. I got a well out there, and I got 3 houses and a couple shacks. Looking pretty nice. One of our lighthouses went away for some reason. Maybe I got flooded. That one I built. Like I was worried it was gonna flood here. I was hoping it would hit that and sort of wash it down this way. Seems to be what it has done. You can see people do start making roads here as they're walking through. We got paths anyway that are popping up. And I really want to see fences and things. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably just let this thing play. I'll probably play a bit of it, but I'll do my best to control myself and just let it play out. And I'll see if we can get some new stuff in here. New stuff is in some bigger buildings, and maybe factories is a thing that is mentioned in there. Fences. I'll raise you up so you stop getting flooded. You too. Might cry about the elevation, but let's see. Raise you up a bit. There we go. And it's very green back here. This one always washes away, and there's a guy right there. Where is it? Is it these 2? Is there a third house over here? Those 2, and then there's 2. Yeah, there's 2 there, and then these 3. These guys are always getting flooded. Let me give you a bit of a bank here, friend. I'm gonna raise you up too. I'm gonna get that perk for being able to raise your houses up a little higher too. Because it just seems like you're in a bad spot. You know what? It'd be real nice if you just moved. That would solve a lot of problems. Raise you up a bit. They're probably gonna cry about this, but they can get over it. Okay, there we go. Intelligent Design, that's the name of the game. It's sort of like God game where you're throwing seeds and little wormy kind of animals out. And sort of you're basically just hoping everything works together. So they're a little high now, so they're crying about that. But they're not getting flooded as much. So that's what we're hoping is... we get another lighthouse in here? We do. It's back. Excellent. Excellent. More lighthouses. One more. Okay, these little grass huts are all over the place now, and that's level 2. 1 is the shack. No, that's level 3. Level 3 is the grass hut. 4 is the lighthouse. I can't wait to see what number 5 is. It's so exciting. I think everything's looking like we're getting what we need. We got all kinds of date palms in the back there. That's lots of wood we'll get. Probably we should go put a bridge in there. Because if these guys need to get to the back, they're never going to make it. And I was wanting to get this going maybe in here a bit to fill that part in. This is going to be probably the next task, though, is getting water over here. It never floods over there. It floods here. So we can flood there and get it into that river. We can bring it over this way. That's what I was trying to do. Maybe back this way. That's what I was trying to encourage. So that's, I guess, my next task here. Try and get that under control. I'm kind of curious if we just say we just come in here, we just put a big hole. This is where it always floods. Just make a big hole. There's water there anyway. Just something like that. Just to give us a spot for water. Hey, watch out there, Frank. There, right there. Here comes one now. Will it just keep the water in there? There goes the wave. And that's got water in it now. It's all going to flood. Everybody hold your breath. And that's washing away into back... Oh, into all that. That's a big wave. Okay, maybe I can get this one to go back this way. And that would be how we get water back here. Everyone's crying about flooded now. That ding-dong thing is people whining about being flooded. But we're going to call it a day here. I'm going to play more of this. I might do another video. If you want to see another one of this, let me know. It's kind of a weird game, I know. Ooh, another lighthouse over there. But it's weird. And when you play the same kind of game over and over and over again, I play a lot of games, and a lot of them are very similar. It's nice to have something that's a little bit weird. Anyway, we're going to call it a day here. Thanks again for watching. Is there another one coming in? I hear it. I hear it. Nope. What's my score at before we call it here? 208. We hit 200 finally. Hooray. Everything's looking pretty good. Soapberry could probably use some improvement. More watermelons, which we could also do this way once we get some more soapberries in. We want our soapberries to provide more. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.